We are the Cool Kids, sponsored by Bacon, Egg, and Cheese, the podcast. Make sure you check it out. If you're a Star Wars fan, then I know you're absolutely excited about the new Disney show, The Skeleton Crew. If you haven't seen this new show yet, make sure you check it out. It just started streaming on Disney. And before I get into the video, let me go ahead and just tell you this is worthy of being a movie. I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. Instead of getting the last Star Wars movies we could have got this. Now, I'm not going to go into full detail, but basically the story is about children who go on adventures. The children in the Skeleton Crew names are Wim, Firm, KB, and Neil. So in the first episode, we get a brief story about the characters, and let me tell you, they can all be a main character. So in the opening episode, the kids are exploring in the woods and they discover a lost spaceship. While in the cockpit, Wim accidentally presses a button that activates a spaceship. Can you just imagine being a kid and exploring a building or a cave, and then all of a sudden you're in outer space? And this starts our journey across the galaxy. And they discover a droid on this ship as well. But they just didn't discover any spaceship. They actually discovered an old pirate ship. The spaceship actually belonged to an old pirate named Cinder who discovered treasure long ago. Now, earlier in the video, I said the children discovered a droid. His name is 33. He has combat skills. Droid 33 is very important to our story because he helps navigate and fly the ship and protect the crew. And we know that he has combat skills because we see him beat up a couple pirates on the show. Something that's cool about 33 is he has a living animal in his missing eye socket. So this kind of makes you wonder how long this ship has been lost for an animal to make a home in his eye socket. I'm going to go ahead and say that the ship has been lost over 100 years in the Skeleton Crew story. Something else that I found interesting about Droid 33, he has an old pirate accent. On their journey trying to make it back home, the children discover a prisoner while they're locked up in jail. Now, the children end up locked up in jail because 33 accidentally takes them to the wrong planet. The prisoner in this story name is Job, and as we find out, he goes by many different names. But this is not your typical prisoner. This guy actually uses Jedi powers to help them escape. So basically, Jod is force sensitive, which the children have never seen in their life before. So this is my theory right now. All the Jedis have been executed in the Skeleton Crew storyline. If you follow Star Wars lore, there was an order that was executed to wipe out all Jedis. This is why Luke Skywalker actually finds Yoda hiding out on a planet by himself. So, like I said, the children end up escaping this planet, but they made enemies in these new pirates. The leader of the pirate crew name is Hunter Wolf, and let me tell you, he's a straight up menace. Really interested to see if he's going to be the big main villain of the Skeleton Crew storyline or working for somebody. If you haven't seen this show yet, we're only 5 episodes in. You can definitely catch up. Back to Jod that we were talking about earlier. I'm still confused about how he's force sensitive. Now, our character of Jod actually explained that he's not a Jedi, so who taught him how to master his powers? In the TV show, we see him manipulate people and we see him make things float. Now, if you follow Star Wars lore, those are abilities that a Jedi Master has to teach you to learn. As a Star Wars fan, I'm really hoping that we get some answers to this question in the future.